He's absolutely brilliant. His technique is flawless at times. He gets criticised for his safety-first approach at times, but he can be aggressive. He can go through the gears.
He is the takeover, Teofimo Lopez. He is a former featherweight world champion, the 2016 Olympic silver medalist from Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson.
And still WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson.
A Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez 2025 was a collision that stripped boxing down to its bones. Pride, ego, legacy, and pressure all bled together under the lights as control meant chaos with nowhere to hide. This was truth getting exposed punch by punch, and no one was ready for it.
Dynamic, viper-like twitchy. But he makes mistakes, Tess. He drops the opposite hand when he shoots his right hand down to the body against a southpaw. You saw that against Sandro Martin. You saw that in the lab. There'll be opportunity.
And no one was ready for it. This fight happened because the lightweight division ran out of places to hide. Every other option felt like a deli. Every other matchup felt like avoidance. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez kept winning, kept circling each other. And sooner or later, boxing had to answer the question it had been dodging for years. Two undefeated fighters, two completely different paths.
A lot of people ain't give us the opportunity to show how great we is. A lot of the fighters, I want to say, either they ducked or found a business way not to get in front of me. And I feel like with him, he kind of gave me the opportunity of a lifetime now.
Same destination. When a division reaches that point, it stops being about preference and starts being about obligation. Now that's why losing quietly was never on the table. Not here. Not for either of them. Too much had already been said. Too much had already been proven separately.
Like, I felt like you knew how little Lomachenko was, and you kind of capitalized off of that.
Heck no, that man was a lot to deal with.
Reputations were already on trial before the first bell. In Madison Square Garden, every mistake echoes. Every success sticks. Legacy doesn't whisper in that building. It shouts. And then Teofimo said it. I'm coming to conquer. That line changed the temperature instantly because Shakur didn't hear confidence.
You know, technically, they don't follow the system. Teo is that type of fighter. And right now, see the counter right there from Ortiz?
We've always come upon that common descriptive of
He heard a challenge to his identity. Conquer doesn't mean compete. It means dominate. It means you're the territory. And Shakur rejected that framing immediately. You could hear it in the way he pushed back like, no, you're not conquering anything over here. This isn't that kind of fight. That wasn't trash talk for clicks. That was a declaration of how each man's...
Is this going to be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite.
Saw himself in this matchup. Timo talks in absolutes. He believes disruption is power. He's always believed that if he hits first, hits hard, and hits loud, the sport will bend around him. It's worked before. He crashed divisions. Took belts from fighters.
He's full of confidence. He's got a job to do tonight. It is a short notice change, a different opponent, and he's the sort of guy that will adapt beautifully.
Yeah, but he needs to put on a clinical, hard, terrifying performance here.
Who already had history written next to their names. He didn't wait his turn. He erased the line. Shakur doesn't move like that. His confidence doesn't come out in slogans. It comes out in control. He needs to limit you, reduce you, take away options until the fight feels smaller than it did 5 minutes ago. That's why that word bothered him, because conquer suggests chaos. And Shakur...
The course of the fight, I don't know if he wants it or not, but it's tough to have the conditioning. See, a guy can take your conditioning if he make you fight fast like this.
A lot of people ain't give us the opportunity to show how great we is. A lot of the fighters, I want to say, either they ducked or found a business way not to get in front of me. And I feel like with him, he kind of gave me the opportunity of a lifetime now.
Same tension showed up again with the Sugar conversation. On the surface, it sounded small, a nickname, and fans love that stuff. But this wasn't about marketing. When Teofimo said he kicked off Sugar Shakur, he wasn't just talking about a name. He was placing Shakur inside a lineage. Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Shane Mosley. Those names don't come with hype. They come with responsibility, with expectations that can crush careers. Now, Shakur didn't reject it out of insecurity. He rejected it because he understood the weight. In his generation, that word doesn't land the same. It's loaded differently. And he wasn't ready to wear something that came with someone else's definition of greatness. That's why this matchup was never just style.
You build your career up all this time. Oh, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy. And then the moment comes and it's like, damn, it's here. Like, it kind of like turn you up like, okay, let's go get it now. Like
versus style. It was a belief system versus a belief system. Timo believes in disruption. It's both his gift and his curse. When it works, it looks electric. When it doesn't, it burns energy fast. His career has been built on moments where he forces fights to happen before opponents are comfortable. But Shakur believes in structure. He came up through patience. Olympic silver, world titles across divisions. Every step measured. He builds patterns and then dismantles them piece by piece. His defense is all about...
This is what he does well, Pat. He takes little small steps back. He's even doing it with Shakur. No, Shakur wants to attack. He's taking little steps back. That just makes you reset it.
That's why some fans worried this fight might be boring. What most people never talk about is what happened before the gloves were on. Backstage, Ty Limo is moving like a guy trying to convince himself as much as anyone else. Shirt off, push-ups, dips on the couch, pumping his chest like...
He put Chamberlain down, and that's how he got this opportunity. As the southpaw jab and the puzzle, as the guys were saying, to solve for Padley, but he'll give it a real go.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here. This is me. Not loud, not obnoxious, just very intentional. Almost like he wanted Shakur to notice without actually saying anything. That's a thing fighters do when they're trying to set a tone without words. That's the stuff fans don't see, and it bleeds directly into how the fight starts. Round 1 hits and Teofimo comes out fast.
We were in someone's house, or whatever it was. It's an unbelievable story, isn't it?
Life-changing.
And as you said, that only boxing can bring these stories up. I don't know any other sport that can do it.
And do you know what as well? His Excellency will have seen this with Josh Padley and with Martin Bakole. And if they both lose tonight, they'll be back.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.